I think something that makes a huge difference between here and other farms is the level of training given to staff and the level of accountability that they're held to on all the tasks associated with running a farm, but particularly with how they handle the dogs and learn the dogs, and how willing they are to follow the systems that are in place for their welfare and things like that. I think that makes a huge difference to the overall quality of the company. It is true that some sled dogs, if they haven't been with us for their whole life from birth through to like beginning to work and then to being a seasoned sled dog, they come from all different backgrounds if they haven't been born with us. So some of them do have special needs that we are continually working on through like our summer training program, and even through the season taking precautions like not putting the most skittish or scared dogs into a team of a customer where something could potentially impact negatively on the dog, trying to let them work to the best of their capacity but in the safest way possible for them. And it is true some of the dogs don't really thrive from the attention of people, but every dog, regardless of how much they enjoy the attention, still gets the exact same level of care and attention throughout the day, throughout a safari. A huge difference between other places where I've worked is probably the level of care. For example, we have a very specific system of chaining our dogs for feeding time. So each dog has like a short sort of 50 centimeter chain allocated to it, and there's a very specific order of feeding the dogs for how you put the water to the bowl, followed by one type of food, followed by the same chaining method every day in the same pattern for the same dog at the same time. And the reasoning behind it is to try and minimize fights caused by food, and because of that we have very little incidents of fights during feeding time, and I think that obviously makes a difference to the welfare of the dogs, that they're getting injured less and less. I think the biggest reason that I keep coming back is because of the dogs, number one. If you work with these guys for any length of time, they really quickly become like people to you, and you get a huge amount of satisfaction in seeing their personalities and seeing them develop over the year. And then linked to that, because we have a huge schedule of extra jobs that we can try to do every day to make their lives better and their experiences as sled dogs better. All the medical stuff and all the associated record keeping and everything, you really get to learn even more about them, even more than you do just working with them at the farm every day. Kind of learning behind the scenes about them gives you just even better appreciation of what they do, and a lot of personal satisfaction in trying to make everything as good as we can do, and then even better. This is my baby. My best boy. And he's not spoiled at all. He is already a fantastic running dog. He's very easy, very well adjusted, very happy. Yeah, he's pretty much perfect. You couldn't ask for more in a sled dog. I think the level of detail that goes into planning the teams and the dogs and the programs for the day is really important. Having safe safaris both for the customers and for the dogs. All the dogs are not created equal. They're just like people. They have ones that they like and ones that they don't like, and it's very important to get that right, not only between their partner but between the other dogs in their team and then the dogs in the team behind them, and down to small details like not overworking the older dogs who might be on a reduced running plan by accident, and taking really good care in planning all of these details. I think contribute on the surface to having a very smooth and safe safari. And when a little bit deeper down, there's a lot of reasoning behind doing it like that.